always talking to my peers. You need to apply. Look at what's come out. You need to, this is all you have to do. You got to do this and this. Mm-hmm. And you get somewhere to work with some really cool people, listen to some really cool lectures, visit some cool places, meet some cool teachers that you might become chums with. You know, my roommate in South Africa, he lives in South Florida here. And every time we come now, we see him and his partner. Yeah. I mean, he and I are really good friends now. And it's, you know, like George and I stay in contact from our trip. I was texting him just the other day. You know, you make some pretty good friends from these trips. Yeah. Which is nice. It is. You know, being an educator and how stressful it can get to hear someone else's perspective from a different school district, a different state. Mm-hmm. In addition to all the learning and, you know, other stuff that naturally comes with the programs. Right. So yes, I can't shut up enough about all these programs and how I'm my peers to apply. Because it seems like a lot of the majority of the applicants are kind of this small incestuous group. And I'm down with that, you know, because the fewer, I guess, the better. But I would like to see some of my fellow peers in the building go on some of these trips. Yeah. Yeah. And they help you recharge your batteries as an educator. There's just so much good out of them.
Yeah. 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 I know. I'm a total convert too for experiential learning. I try to incorporate as much as I can in the context of sort of a traditional college classroom. If it's just like having students ride a bus line round trip is something that I do a lot, and like observe the way that urban form changes, for example, and so it's nothing like a 3-week trip, you know, but it's an hour of their life, and it's the same phenomenon, right? Of like we learn so much by how things smell and how people interact, you know, behave when their bodies are in a tight place together. You know, it's, yes. So I totally get it at sort of an intuitive level, why it appeals to you so much. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So that's sort of it for me. I wanted to ask you 2 logistical things. One of them is, I'm having all of these interviews transcribed so for accuracy. And I'm asking everyone if you would like a copy of the transcript just for your own records. Well, either for your own records or to correct it if there's anything you might want to change later. Okay. So gotcha. It's easy enough would you like me to send it to you? Or I could just send it to you.
I mean, if you want, yeah.
Yeah, sure. It might take me a while to get to it.
No worries. No worries. If it's gonna automatically be done regardless, I'll take a copy.
Okay, cool. You never know. And then I would love to offer you a $25 gift card to either a local bookstore of your choice or to something like Bookshop or Amazon if that's more convenient. I'm curious what would be.
Sadly, Amazon is more convenient.
Yeah, because you're not in Chicago right now. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was in Chicago, I would tell you to do Women and Children First. Are you familiar with that store?
I feel like I've heard of them. Yeah.
It's a really well-known, but since we're in Florida, I'll just do Amazon.
Okay.
I typically like going to Women and Children First because they have anything progressive, female-oriented. I mean, you're going to find it there.
Got it, huh?
I think it's one of the oldest feminist bookstores in America. Yeah. The best of my It's one of the oldest feminist bookstores, yeah. And it's walking distance from my house, too, which is kind of nice.
Well, that's convenient, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will get that processed hopefully today, so you can do a little summer reading or whatever you want from Amazon.
I just watched the 4-part series, Exterminate All the Brutes.
Oh, I've never heard of that. What is it? Exterminate All the Brutes?
Yes. It's on HBO Max, HBO something. Exterminate All the Brutes. It's a 4-part series. It's 4 hours total. It's based on the book, Exterminate All the Brutes, by Sven somebody, Scandinavian researcher. It's like Guns, Germs, and Steel, but on steroids. It's just, it's amazing.
Really?
They actually mentioned Guns, Germs, and Steel. And they said, well, you know, Guns, Germs, and Steel played a part in exterminating the brutes, taken from Heart of Darkness, Conrad, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where they get the title, Exterminate All the Brutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it's about colonization, imperialization, genocide of indigenous people. It is amazing.
Wow.
So I'll buy the book. But I watched the series, and it helps connect so many things that are already floating around in your head and my head.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like Guns, Germs, and Steel. It's like once you read about it or hear it, it's like, duh, yeah, it all connects. But no one really thought to connect it that way before. Mm-hmm. This is kind of the same way, in my opinion. Okay. Exterminate All the Brutes. And it is just amazing. Okay. It's based on his book, but they also use Roxanne Ortiz Dunbar. Yeah. They use her Indigenous Peoples History book also for the series.
Wow. Okay.
The third book, which you're probably familiar with, it's a Haitian historian or anthropologist. Yes. I'd never heard of the dude. Okay. And now I want to read that too. But it's talking about challenging narratives and all.
Awesome. Those
3 books make the series itself, but amazing.
Okay. Thanks for the tip. I always need more things to watch in the summer.
I binge watched it in one afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
Stopped watching it. It was a rainy Sunday, like 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
I just couldn't stop.
Okay.
It's awesome. Just, So yeah, exterminate all the brutes.
All the brutes. I've got it. I made a note. Yes. Okay. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. It's just lovely to chat with you and hear your stories and
absolutely
all the rest. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see each other again.
I know. On another NEH trip.
I would like to do Stephanie's next trip. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of asking a lot. I'm sure all of us want to go on the second trip again, you know?
It's going to be good. I've been working just to support her and be like a thinking partner with her, but I think she's aiming for summer 2023, and traveling from Portland. I can turn this off actually. From Portland to